probably already know that you can use your mobile phone's camera to grab a photo of just about anything, not just friends, family, flowers, and pets. Sometimes we photograph other things that we need a record of. I'm always grabbing a photo of a product's label so that when I go to the store, I can refer back to it and make sure I'm buying what I want to use to replace that. But sometimes you might want to clean up that image just a little bit so you can add that photo to another document. In that case, you'll need to crop and you might need to straighten it. So let's look how to do that. As we get started, you need to know the video is based on the iPhone's iOS 15. So if you have any problems following along, check your operating system on your own phone to see if you need to upgrade. If you need help, we have a tutorial that can help you with that. Look for tech support for memorable family selfies on our Tech Help page. Another tip before we get started is that when you are photographing something that you plan to crop and add to a document, give yourself some editing grace by placing it on a white background. I photographed this recipe for my mom's yellow party punch on top of some white foam board. After it's cropped, if you have any leftover white space around the edges, it won't show if your document's background is white. Editing tools for your iPhone are available to you right after you take a photo, as well as when you go back and open a photo from your photo library. So go ahead and open a photo from your library and let's look at how to straighten it first and then how to crop it. Open up your photo and you'll see the word edit in blue up there at the top right corner. Tap there and now you'll have access to the editing tools. To straighten the photo, you want to tap on the crop straightening icon down in the lower toolbar. Now you can take your finger and press on the slider there and slide back and forth, and it rotates it to the left and the right. They give you a handy grid so that you can use that as you make your adjustments. And you just keep going back and forth until you get it just the way you want it. And when you're finished, tap Done down there in the lower right corner to set this setting. To crop a photo, you want to tap on Edit again to open up the editing tools. Tap again on the crop straightening icon, and this time you're going to use your finger to manipulate the box around what you're trying to crop down to. So as you can see, I'm sliding this back and forth, just making adjustments. They've given us a guide again to use, which is very, very helpful, that grid. And you can just follow along here and watch as I work back and forth, the top, the sides, the bottom, trying to get just as much of that outside image taken away. So I'm just going to keep working, and when I'm finished, I'm tapping Done, and it's cropped. Now that you have your cropped photo, I want to show you how you could add that to a document. I'm going to open up Google Docs on my phone, and then you can see there that I've created a document called Recipes and Stories, and I've placed that cropped recipe right there at the top and written a little story to go with it on my memories about this recipe and my mom. And if you want to make this for yourself, you tap the plus sign down there in the bottom, open up a new document. We're going to give it a title. And then I'm going to tap Create, and that opens up the blank, and then you tap plus up there at the top, and now you have the option to come down and tap Image, and then go into your photo library and grab that cropped recipe card. Tap Add, and it puts it right there at the top of the document. I'm going to add the story here, so I'm going to hit Return a couple of times to come down underneath the image. And now I'm going to go over to my laptop and copy the text for the story. There's no way I'm going to type it out here on my phone, that's for sure. So now I'm going to paste that in, and it'll add it there below the image, and then just tap that check mark at the top, and that document is saved. I hope this will inspire you to grab some recipes and some stories and add them together in a document.